Hey everybody, Edgar again here, and I have Nita again. Awesome. Thank you, Nita, again. Hey, on the way here to Deuce, we were having another deep conversation, right? And I was sharing to you my Mount Everest. You looked at me, and you're like, have you prayed on it? Have you meditated on it? And I was honest. I was like, I mean, I have I have a little history behind it. And you're like, honestly, please meditate on it. You know, seek more clarity. And that's what we dove into, purpose, yo. And Nita, you know, she's been in her journey from, we'll share it on the other episode, but Nita, help us understand a little bit, purpose, clarity. Give us some insights on how we can take actionable steps.
Okay, yeah. So to find your true purpose, right, like you have to meditate and reflect on it, right? And it's going to take a lot of digging, right? You can't just meditate on it for 10 minutes and find your purpose, right? You have to really sit down with yourself, right? And keep asking yourself and your soul, right? Like, what is it that, you want, right? Keep asking yourself, like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? What do I want? What do I want, right? Like, so you're going deep inside and you're asking your soul, like, why, you're here on earth.
Right.
Right? So can you do it by yourself? Yes, you can do it by yourself. But are there workshops that you can do? Yes. Like I had recommended a workshop, right, with Body and Brain yoga centers, right? Like I've been doing trainings with them for the last 7.5 years, right? So that's how I found my purpose, like through the trainings that I did with them. And those trainings were, days long. I get that, not everyone can afford those kind of trainings and workshops, right? Well, the workshops are not that much, they're $800. So do put the link on the bottom for it, okay, for the workshop. But yeah, if some of you don't even have the $800 or $1,000, whatever they charge, right, for the 3-day workshop, you can find videos online, right? You can just sit by yourself, go in nature, right? Sit by yourself and ask the questions that I just mentioned, right? But it does take a lot of reflecting, right? Like your purpose your purpose can be your family, but your family, and like having financial freedom, that's probably what most of the people want, right? And your family, is your obligation, right?
Right.
Like it should be something higher than that.
Absolutely.
We should have like a higher purpose than that, that keeps you going, that wakes you up every morning, right? Like, for example, like my purpose, right, in life is to build homes for women that go through domestic violence, right? Because I've been through it, right? And I have asked myself, what my purpose is, like, why am I here in this world, right? And like, the only thing that comes up for me, is helping women, that go through the same thing, because I've been through it before. God got me out of it, and I feel like that's my calling in life.
Let me ask you, Nita, I know you mentioned medication, and thank you for sharing your purpose. I'm sure it's going to inspire a lot of women, that are going through that, to seek that help, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to go back to something you mentioned about meditation, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, when that word is thrown around, meditation, right?
Yeah.
We're imagining ourselves like, a Buddhist, right? Like meditating under a tree, right? That's kind of like people imagine that, right?
Yeah.
But what does meditation mean to you when you're seeking clarity? Like, what is, like, I know you mentioned ask your why, right? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Is it like a breathing technique you use to meditate? Is it just, there's different forms, right, of meditation when it comes to that?
Yeah.
What are your takes on that?
Yeah, there's a lot of different forms, right? Like, when I had said to, ask the questions to yourself, that's to find your purpose, right? But like meditation is not difficult, right? Like a lot of people think that when you meditate, like thoughts shouldn't come to your mind, right? But that's not true. You should let the thoughts come, right? Like the thoughts have to come.
Right.
Right? So you can release some.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've already been suppressing them for a long time,
Yeah.
right? Probably ever since you were a kid, a child, right? So let the thoughts come, right? And then you will release from it, right?
Yes.
So like, of course, like all our minds, are like monkey minds, and we all have mental chatter, right? We all have mental chatter, right? It's not just you or me, right? But sitting with yourself, right? And just like breathing techniques, right? You can listen to Sadhgurus, that's one person that
That again?
you can Sadhguru.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got YouTube videos, and he has like chanting.
Breathing.
Yeah, and it's 15
Exercises.
minutes long. Yeah.
Okay.
Or Jay Shetty's. He's also got videos, on YouTube that you can follow. But it's really all about sitting with yourself. A lot of people are not able to do that,
Right.
right? Because they don't want to look within because it hurts.
It hurts.
It really hurts, right? Like, we know, that we have all these internal issues, but we really don't want them to come up, right?
Yeah.
Because then we have to face them, and it hurts. It's painful, right? But how long are we going to keep suppressing our emotions? Right? You have to work on all this stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to trigger you.
And why do you think seeking that clarity, purpose, using meditation techniques is important, right? Because that's one thing, right? It's like,
Yeah.
why would I want to go to this painful, right, of digging deeper?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I have a 9-to-5 job, I'm paying the bills.
Yeah.
Why do you feel it's so important in self-mastery?
I feel like it's important because, you need to know, why you're here, right? Like there's a reason why we're all here, right? And if you know why you're here, it's going to propel you, to go after your dreams, and to do the things that you want in life, right? Like if you don't know your true purpose, right? And you're, struggling, to do the work, to wake up in the morning, whatever it is, right? You're not going to be able to push through,
That's so
right?
good.
But if you know what your true purpose is, you're going to be able to push through.
Yes.
Like I'll give you an example. Like I didn't want to come here, to this because I've been traveling a lot. Like, as you know, I was in India traveling a lot, right? I just came back 2.5 weeks ago. I haven't even unpacked my bags, right? But I was like, no, I got to do this, right? I mean, there's so many times where, we all feel like, hey, no, we're tired. We don't want to do this, or like just being around this many people, like it can get overwhelming, right?
It's over like 400.
Right, right. But like when you know what your purpose is, you're going to be able to push through it,
Yeah. And with that purpose, right, comes a lot of clarity,
Yeah,
right? So whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, right, you're going to seek more clarity and you're going to be able to accomplish those goals so much faster,
right.
And there's this analogy of onion layers, right?
Right.
So when Nita was asking about the whys and the whys important, why this, you're peeling these layers of onions,
Right.
right? To seek to what Nita said, so you get to talk to inside your soul,
Yeah.
right? So it doesn't stop where you find, oh yeah, this is because this, oh my family, oh this is because I want generational wealth, oh this is because it's going to help this specific individual, right? Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But when we keep
When you keep digging,
peeling that layer of onion,
you can find your
you
true
seek
purpose.
that clarity.
Yeah, we can all find our true purpose. Yeah, and you must. Otherwise, like you're going to have, days when you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But if you have the clarity, you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you want in life, Is it going to take you time? Of course.
That's where
To heal, it takes time. It's not just going to happen overnight, right? It took us this many years, right?
Right.
To do the damage.
Yes.
So to undo the damage, it's gonna take time.
Take time.
But
It's like
enjoy
a
the
wound,
journey.
right? Like a
Yeah.
wound. It cuts, right?
Right.
You wish it could stop bleeding right away.
Yeah.
You put your hand over it, right? To
Yeah.
stop bleeding. But when you take that hand off, it could still be bleeding because it has
Right.
to heal to the point where it stops bleeding, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how sometimes those analogies are like, guys. So dig deep, guys. And
Yeah.
honestly, I'm struggling with it, right? Nita provided some good information for me when we were on the way here. I'll put the link below on where you could seek that clarity as well. Again, Nita, I'm so grateful that I've been able to meet you here in person and you're providing me guidance. Super blessed. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to share?
I would say, enjoy the journey, the good and the bad, because a lot of it will be bad, but enjoy it all.
Enjoy it.
Right?
Patient with the process.
And be patient with the process and go on this journey. How long are we going to run away from our problems? How long are we going to keep suppressing our emotions?
Yeah.
Right? So go on this journey and enjoy it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nita, again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, for now, catch you to the next one, guys.